If you've been waiting for the perfect time to buy property, I've got news for you. 2026 might be the window you've been waiting for. Right now, we're seeing the lowest interest rates in the last 3 years. Buyer confidence is returning, and smart money is quietly moving back into real estate. But here's the thing, most people will wait too long, and once they realize what's happening, prices will already be moving up. So, in this video, I'm breaking down exactly why 2026 is one of the smartest times to buy property, and how you can position yourself to win. Let's get into it. Let's start with the big one, interest rates. For the first time in 3 years, rates have come down to levels we haven't seen since the tightening cycle began. And this matters more than most people realize. Here's why. A 1% change in interest rates can increase or decrease your borrowing power by 10 to 15%. That means same income, same deposit, same property, but dramatically different repayments. For example, at higher rates, a loan might cost you thousands more per year. At today's rates in 2026, that same loan becomes significantly more affordable, and affordability is the number one driver of property demand. When rates fall, more buyers qualify for loans. More buyers re-enter the market, competition increases, and that's when prices start moving again. Here's the mistake most people make. They wait for the bottom of the market. Perfect headlines, total certainty, but real estate doesn't work like that. By the time news headlines turn positive, everyone feels confident and your friends start talking about buying. Prices are already rising, smart buyers act during the transition phase, and 2026 is exactly that. We're moving from fear and hesitation, confidence and competition. And historically, the best buying opportunities happen right before the crowd rushes back in. Now let's talk about supply and demand, because this is critical. Even after years of slowing markets, one thing hasn't changed. We still don't have enough housing. Construction slowed dramatically over the last few years due to high building costs, labor shortages, and financing challenges. At the same time, population growth continues. Immigration has rebounded. People still need places to live. So what happens when interest rates fall? Buyers return, but supply remains tight. Housing prices can rise, not overnight, not everywhere, but consistently over time. This is why waiting just one more year often costs buyers far more than buying earlier at a better rate. Let me explain why 2026 is a sweet spot. In a typical property cycle, there are phases: boom phase, peak phase, decline phase, stabilization phase, and the recovery phase. 2026 sits right in that recovery phase, which means prices haven't fully taken off yet. Rates are lower, sellers are still negotiable. Home buyers lock in long-term value. Wealth is built before the hype returns. If you buy when everyone feels comfortable, you're already late. Lower interest rates in 2026 don't just help you buy, they help you hold. Buying property isn't about timing the market perfectly. It's about being able to hold it long enough to win. And 2026 gives buyers that advantage. Let's be clear, 2026 is a great year to buy, but not for everyone. You should consider buying if you plan to hold for 5+ years. You have stable income and you can afford repayments at today's rates. If you are also buying for lifestyle or long-term growth, you should wait if you are stretching your budget too far. You need to sell within 1 to 2 years. You are relying on rapid price growth. You haven't factored in buffers. Smart buying is about strategy, not emotion. Every major property cycle tells the same story. The people who buy during uncertainty, lock in favorable rates, and focus on long-term fundamentals end up far ahead of those who waited for clarity. In 5 or 10 years, people won't be asking, "Why did you buy in 2026?" They'll be asking, "How did you get in so early?" So if you're thinking about buying property, 2026 deserves serious consideration. Lower interest rates and improving confidence along with tight supply are great reasons to consider buying. That combination doesn't come around often. If you found this video helpful, subscribe for more property insights. Comment and tell me, are you buying in 2026 or still waiting? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.